Very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to start another topic from the first chapter. That is called what are the impacts of globalization in India. Okay. So regarding this topic, impact means it should be sometime positively, and it is also means sometime negatively affect in the economy of our country. So what is the impact of globalization in our business or different countries of the world? We need to discuss in today's topic. So first, here given that what is globalization, and globalization, here written definition, you see that the word globalization represents the integration of national economy with the global economy. Means your country's economy should be integrated with global economy. This is called globalization. Okay. So here means our culture, means trade and business investment, these all are means crossing the boundary or border of our country due to globalization. So in India it was introduced in the year of 1991. Okay, according to the economic policy, um, LPG was introduced. So from that, the globalization introduced in our country, and the effect of globalization we have seen from that time. So here written that globalization is a term may be new, but countries have built economic relationship with each other for centuries. Okay, so before globalization also there are sorry, there are so many countries which are linked with our country, or we also linked with different kind of countries, but it is a systematic way by which you can link to each other. That is only through the globalization, which makes the whole world in a global village. Okay. Next, here written that what are the impacts of globalization. We need to discuss in today's topic. First, here given some components, as you already know these components. So what is the effect of globalization we have seen through these components? First one is economic, then culture, then political, then philosophical, and the last one is social. So let's start with the number one, that is called economic effect. So due to economic effect, okay, here written that when supermarkets are arriving in India, it is bad for the small farmers, because there are so many products which are available in market due to globalization with very cheap rate. So due to this cheap rate, the farmers are suffering in the market. But in the other hand, there are so many chances which are available to our country, like IT sector expanded in our country, pharmaceutical sector expanded in our country, agriculture materials, means the way of doing the agriculture, these all are means developed day by day due to globalization. So economy also get foreign currency. So why people are not going against that? Because when they sell the product in global market, they will earn the foreign currency. That's why the people are not going against this means, policy of globalization. So that's why the people are getting quiet for all these reasons. So when we earn the money in foreign currency, we also give us some way by which we can develop different kind of activities in our country or in our business. So that's why it is the first effect we have seen from the economical way in our country due to globalization. Here in number two written that cultural effect. Cultural meant when globalization introduced, in that time the culture is also affected by different way by which we can say that peoples are now more attracted towards the foreign culture. Okay. Mm, People go for the branded products, imported goods, and they like most. So by this way, you can say that the foreign culture we adopt, okay, and we forgot our own culture, are not giving value to our own culture and values. So that's why it is another impact of globalization we have seen in our country, uh, positively and negatively. Okay. Next, written number three, the social aspects. Social aspects means what? Here written one social matter, that is about nuclear family. kids are now searching for jobs. So small town boys or guys are going to the cities and they join any kind of company and start doing job there. And after that, they settle down there with a small family, and they loses the touch with their parents. Okay, so by this way, nuclear families are increased day by day due to globalization. Okay, so in case you can say that there is a dispute or there is a some gap will happen between the family members when these representatives and people are going towards the city areas for the jobs. So it is another social means impact you can see due to globalization. Next one is called political effect. Political effect means when you are doing business within our country, so we need to follow the rules and regulations of our own country only. But when you introduce the globalization, then so many organizations are giving restriction to different kind of trade in our country, like WTO, okay, World Bank, IMF. So these are the some organizations which are provide some restriction in democratic countries also. Okay, but some way these are also positive, some way these are also negative. Okay, so positive means what? There are so many matters which is not solved by the countries themselves. These are solved by these world organizations. Okay, and it is also bad that they are engaged in our internal matters. So it is one kind of global trend we have seen uh, when we introduce the globalization in a country. Okay, so next one is called the last one. It is called philosophical effect. Philosophical effect means what? He written that according to expert, globalization is a philosophy defined by liberalism. Okay, so um, example how it is given that due to globalization there are so many things are happening in the world, like when 1991 Russia lost fall lose or fall the means in their power in somehow. So in that time the America got the chance to develop themselves. So from that time America became the superpower in the world. So this is one kind of philosophy we have seen due to globalization effect. Okay, it is the impact of globalization. Next, this globalization is making most of the big economies easy penetrable. Okay, this is not so good in favor of poor and needy people. Means due to this globalization, there are so many economies are penetrate. Okay, easily penetrate. Easily you can change. So when policies of a country are changed, it will affect more and more to the poor and the people which are living below the poverty line, or the people which are very much populated, living in very much populated area. So they are affected very badly, and this economics are fall, means fluctuating, sometimes going up, sometimes going down. So this will affect the basically poor people and needy populations. Okay. Next, here said the conclusion. In conclusion, we have discussed till now the maximum effects which are upon negative, but except negative, there are so many positive impact we can also see in globalization, like um, some consumer-centric services are available. Caste system is reduced, which we have seen more in our country. Next, middle classes are rise. Okay, now many people have the power to buy different kind of things. It is only go through the middle classes. Next, more brands are introduced in our country. Okay, next we have lots of option to buy a single product. Next, now we can purchase the product with very cheap price. So these are the some positive effect we have seen from globalization. So students, this is the small very small briefing of topic from international business, that what are the effect of international business. So regarding this topic, if you have any doubt, then your queries are most welcome. Thank you so much for watching this audio presentation. Have a good day.